After the leadership of Parliament was determined following the decision by House Speaker Moses Wetangula yesterday, it is all systems go for the August House to begin the vetting of the 22 cabinet nominees listed by President William Ruto.
In this regard, I wish to convey to the House that I have received a message from His Excellency the President notifying the nomination of various persons for appointment to the offices of Cabinet Secretaries, Secretary to the Cabinet, and the Attorney General.
The National Assembly has invited the public to submit their views on the 22 cabinet nominees appointed by President William Ruto, as the vetting process is set to take place by October 27. In an advert placed in the local dailies, National Assembly clerk Serah Kioko says, and I quote, "The Committee on Appointments invites the public to submit any representation by written statement on oath with supportive evidence contesting the suitability of the persons nominated to the Cabinet, including those nominated as Attorney General and the Secretary to the Cabinet." End of quote.
In the message, the President also conveys that he has nominated the Honorable Justin Bedan Njoka Muturi, EGH, as the Attorney General and Ms. Mercy Wanjau as Secretary to the Cabinet.
The submissions may be made through written statements on oath on or before Friday next week at 5 p.m. The clerk said the names have been forwarded to the Committee on Appointments, which is mandated to vet and consider the suitability of the nominees, as was directed by Speaker Wetangula during his communication to the House yesterday.
I will also direct the clerk of the National Assembly to take the necessary steps and notify the nominees and the general public through an advertisement in the daily newspapers of national circulation and on the parliamentary website of the time and place of holding the approval hearings.
Parliament is set to constitute its House Business Committee that will then constitute the Committee of Appointment by Tuesday.
It is in the House Business Committee, which is charged with the responsibility of nominating members to sit in the Committee on Appointments, save for the slots reserved for the leadership of the House.
The committee will then commence the approval hearings and is expected to table its report in Parliament on or before October 27, 2022.
The committee to which such nomination is referred shall consider the matter and table a report in the House within 28 days. It is therefore imperative that the Committee on Appointments, once formed, immediately commences the process of consideration of the nominees to enable speedy conclusion of the vetting process within the set timelines.
The House will then adopt the committee's report, and if the nominees are approved, Parliament will communicate their decision to the President.
In accordance with the law, the House will be required to consider the committee's report and make a decision on the nominees within 7 days following tabling of the report. That is on or before 3rd of November 2022.
The opportunity for Kenyans to participate in the vetting process comes even as some members of Parliament allied to the Azimio One Kenya coalition and some civil societies raised integrity queries over some of the cabinet nominees. Some nominees whose appointment has been challenged include Aisha Juma, who is set to take charge of the Gender and Public Service docket while facing murder charges over the death of Ngumbao Jola in Ganda in Malindi constituency. On the other hand, Agriculture CS nominee Muturi was facing rape allegation charges, but the petitioner recently withdrew the case. William Ruto, K24, Nairobi.